estate has been biodynamic for 20 years. His father started it. Jean-Paul's taken it on with his sister. And it's to show two of our farmers, Trevor and John, what's involved, to give them some encouragement, to give them some experience of seeing what, biodynamics in action.
Fantastic, very exciting.
It's all very well reading about it and doing it from a book, but to actually meet people that do it and believe it, and you can see how it works.
One of the fundamental aspects of biodynamics is the use of the horn preparations.
That's the idea, is to give them a chance to see biodynamics in action. And it's fantastic.
Two preparations which are buried in the soil, one over the summer, which is using quartz here, or silica, very finely ground silica, watered down slightly and placed in a cow horn and buried over the summer months. Then cow horn manure, which is placed in the horn and buried over the winter months, which is then activated by the planetary forces through the sheath of the horn and through the soil, mediating the forces of the more distant planets. Both these preparations are fundamental to what we do.
In the Loire Valley, I've met all the pioneers of the whole movement, but it's here it's made sense.
To see this level of knowledge that we're being exposed to here is incredible, and to have people that have been practicing it for so long and to be able to talk to them about what we're hoping to do back in Ireland is incredible. It's a huge opportunity.
Ils ont pas monté sur le végétal.
So I suppose this is why I'm so excited about doing what we're doing. Is because you sort of think, well, actually, okay, I've moved away, I'm now doing whiskey, but we can still apply the same principles. And why not? Why not? When my father used to do Burgundy, it was 2 or 3 growers, and that was it. And he was a Burgundy specialist. And by the time it came to my turn, I was seeing 60 growers, because they'd all come back because they realised that they could actually do something about it, which is when this organic and biodynamic movement started. So I was there. It's like this Woodstock thing. I was there. I was there when it happened. I know Michel when we were 18, when I came to Alsace to rate pick and learn about Alsace wines at the neighbouring village of Rickvier. And he brought me here to taste his eau de vie, which I'd never tasted before in my life. Oh, I love this, framboise, and it was a revelationary thing.
What is very interesting here is because here you have a gutter, you put water in, so when you have the fermentation, the CO2 goes through the water, but you have no air which is going in.
I feel quite passionate about it because I've been there, I've seen it happen, and I've witnessed this whole thing. And I haven't been a casual observer, I've been an investor, I've taken part.
We put here, we crash of our and then you have the fermentation.
What, you get in there?
Yes.
You do?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, you are more heavy.
He is after last night. Merci.
That's the good friends.
Yeah.
How much meat have you got inside you right now?
4 kilos.
I don't feel I'm an idle observer. I'm a bought-in observer. I've taken my part. I've played my bit.
Have more alcohol by fermentation.
It's called a combination still because it's combining a pot still at the bottom with a column still at the top,
and so that you don't need to load it and reload it, load it, reload it, and the separation is occurring, the finesse in each of those different plates.
We do the separation head, heart, and tail.
Okay. All right.
The definition of an eau de vie is the result of a distillation of something fermented. 2 or 3?
Oh yeah.
Whiskey is an eau de vie. Yeah.
It's a secret place, and it's fun to share these secret things with people that you think will enjoy it. This is called Tati Flat, so you've got sort of bacon and onion and potato melted with Munster cheese.
Merci.
It's very simple, very campagnard, country cooking. So it's quite hard to find these days in France.
When was the last time you were here?
15 years ago or something. When I used to come, on my wine things on a regular basis, I'd always make time to come here. Loved it, absolutely fantastic.
It's delicious.
But that's where they were hanging a wild boar. You were sitting here and a whopping great male wild boar was hanging from that tree. But I just loved the honesty, fun, wholesome country cooking. Alsace style, I just love it. And I'm so pleased to see it still the same. It hasn't changed. And I think the thing about eating, is it's not just what's on the plate. It's who you're with. It's the ambiance of the room you're in. I mean, this is the room. It's what more can you want? An outrageous view over towards Germany and down the way there. Fills my heart, fills my soul. Good stuff.
Beat that.
It's very hard to beat that. So I can't follow that at all.
Well, you've just got John coming out the toilet behind you.
Oh, even better.
Yeah.
Sorry, this has got nothing to do with that at all. This is about what we're going to do next. I think we need to go straight to zinton.
L'animal a beaucoup plus d'intuition
More intuition
avec les plantes
with plants
que l'être humain.
than with humans. It's very steep, very sandy soil, great danger of it all washing away. And so they've got to tread carefully, lightly. So the horses. Alex was something else, translating what he was saying and listening to it and translating it at the same time. It's surreal. It's an absolutely surreal experience.
Il va falloir équilibrer avec d'autres éléments, que ce soit l'eau ou l'air.
I have
Ou la terre.
no idea how I'm going to translate this.
Je peux peut-être recommencer.
Okay. And we had 4.5 hours of his time, and I wouldn't have missed a minute of it. There's 4 elements: fire, water,
Wind
and
la terre.
and earth. And if you're in a very fire element region like this, where the soil is dry, it's granite, it's a fire element, then you've got to work with a great variety that is a fire element associated, like Riesling, because there's no point trying to go against it.
I think that we have to focus on the fire, the water, the earth and the air, and which one our soil is associated with, and treat it accordingly.
Observer différemment.
You've got to learn to observe differently.
On n'observe plus
Don't look
le résultat immédiat,
Don't look for the immediate results,
mais le résultat après quelques temps.
but the results
Sur la
after
longueur.
some time, over time, over
Voilà.
a period of time.
Et ça, c'est important.
That's very important.
It brought an awful lot, to mind just to listen to that, to understand that depth, that excitement, I suppose, about what it is they're working on. That was good for me.
No, you don't get any.
Ça sent plus beaucoup, mais ça sent encore un peu.
When we were with Alex today and his passion, I think when we were in the field with the compost.
C'est de l'or noir.
That's black gold.
I'd agree with you there, yeah.
Et il faut vraiment faire attention.
And you've got to really pay
Et
attention.
quand l'or est belle,
Gold is good.
beau.
It's really good.
And when he was discussing where he sources his compost and how he more or less vets the farmers that he take compost in from.
Un ver de terre remue travaille 1 mètre cube par an.
One worm works 1 cubic meter of soil a year.
That level of detail was so impressive, and that's the magic for me.
You see, this is the difference. Here, his alcohol strength is going up, whereas with us, it's going down. So after 40 years with us, this would be unsaleable. It would be under 40% alcohol.
Whoa.
I feel like I'm always in Olivier's underpants.
Yeah.
I shouldn't be here.
Une minéralité, les papilles gustatives qui sont un peu nerveuses là, c'est surtout en fin de bouche. Ça fait comme une planche en fin de bouche. Vers la fin de la bouche, vous avez une petite planche et ça c'est vraiment le calcaire qui marque et qui donne sa structure au vin.
The back of the palate.